Everything in the cosmos has feminine and masculine energy. To manifest what you want, it requires feminine and masculine energy. However, because we live in a physical world, the majority of people, their mentality is dominantly in the masculine energy. And we need to bring a balance. Whether you are a man or a woman, these two need to be balanced within for your own evolution, but also, and specifically in this video, to manifest what you want. Hi, my name is Myriam and I have been practicing and teaching yoga for 21 years. And that led me to a couple of brutal awakenings that completely transformed my life in many ways. And that is why I'm now teaching and coaching about conscious manifestation, spiritual alchemy, and Kundalini awakening. So when it comes to manifestation, you want to use your masculine energy and your feminine energy. But since, as I said prior, everybody is so focused on the masculine part of it because we live in a patriarchal society and in a physical world which is dominantly about masculine energy, the majority of people do not know or don't understand, don't know how to do this. Also, part of the matrix is doing, work hard, struggle, then don't know how to get into their feminine energy. And the majority of people think that feminine energy means like dressing like a woman or talking in a high-pitched voice or things like that, right? It has nothing to do with that. Feminine energy, as I said, it's all in the cosmos and it is all about the energy within. They're both energies. I know that I put energy here, but it's like a frequency, a vibration, right? It's like the non-physical part of who we are because we're multidimensional beings. So manifesting with your feminine energy means that you are going to be open, that you're going to allow, that you're going to receive. And that means inside, because I know you can be telling me like, of course I want $1 million. Of course I want the man of my life or the woman of my life. Of course I want to buy that house. Yes, I want it with all my heart. And yes, that's the physical part, the external part, the masculine part. But you have to really dive within and to sit with yourself and start getting to know what are truly my thoughts about this. Why I don't have my car or my house or the man or woman of my dreams. What part of me is creating a wall and blocking what I want? Which part do I not feel deserving of this? What beliefs do I have around this? What fears? What doubts? You know, you probably have had a time where you are extremely relaxed, and that feels not only in the physical body, it feels all over. It's like energetically, it's like in your mind. It's like for a moment, especially if you have practiced meditation, you will know this. It's like for a moment, your mind has no thoughts or has no thoughts that are bothering you. Everything is peaceful. It's like a connection to this infinite force that for a moment, you're not living in the physical world. It's almost like you leave your body. It just feels like complete bliss. And that is your feminine energy. And you have to practice that on a daily basis. And then it's not that we need to let go of this. No. But we have been leaning so heavily on the masculine energy that the feminine energy has not had a chance to bloom. And that's why most people don't even know how to do this. They haven't practiced this side of themselves. This is the non-physical part. This, you could say that these are your lower chakra, the 3 lower chakra. Then the heart is the connection of this. And then you could say the feminine or the heavenly, it's the top chakra. Now, not one of them is more important than the other. That is the duality of who we are. We are physical and non-physical, and we need to integrate both. So you have to ask yourself, how can I ease my body more? How can I do more things that make me happy? How can I be more in the flow? And being in the flow is just an acceptance of what it is right now. And this is the key that will bring in. So when you want something, you will have to take certain action. But sometimes the action is physical, sometimes it's going to be non-physical. Sometimes the only action that you need is to allow it to come. I can tell you from one time that I manifested $10,000 out of thin air. I had to get into my feminine energy. My action was to do a couple of meditations, to purposely sit down and visualize this, to think about that. I was taking that action, but then the other action was to believe that this is possible for me, to be open to the possibility instead of having opposing thoughts that that's impossible, how you're gonna appear money out of thin air. I had to open myself, I had to open my heart to it. It really literally feels like that, opening your heart. It's like relaxing the shoulders. It's like you feel it in your body. And you have to practice this on a daily basis for everything, which should be in flow with life. So as we are doing physical things in our life, like working or whatever, our energetic, our vibration, our mind, our state should be of peace, of bliss, of openness, of allowing, of receiving, of letting go, of trusting, of knowing that we are divinely provided, right? And this takes practice and introspective. You need to get to know yourself. And if you need help, I can always help you with coaching here. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.